iSARMs.com, the #1 place to learn about SARMs online.
Welcome everyone, Dylan Gemelli here today with a brand new video for you, and I have a really good topic for you today, and this is one that gets brought up to me constantly, and it's always been a pretty large problem for any steroid user. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is treating and preventing acne from steroid use. And, I deter people from using things like Accutane and things of that nature because they can be quite dangerous. So it's important that people do have an alternative and do understand, what to do and how to do it. One of the most commonly reported side effects associated with the use of anabolics is steroid acne. It's a major issue, and I'm sure it is for many of you. Now, fortunately, you can take some steps here that can actually minimize oily skin and the development of blemishes both during and after your anabolic steroid cycles. So what you have to do is actually consider your genetics. So the acne that's caused by steroids is an androgenic effect, okay? Much like the worsening of male pattern baldness or the conversion to estrogen. Your genetics play a significant role in the ways in which these androgenic side effects are actually going to affect you. So, for example, if you have no male pattern baldness in your family, then the odds of developing it are pretty slim to none. Along the same lines, if you do not struggle with acne during puberty or any time in your adult life, the odds of developing severe acne because of anabolic steroid use is honestly, it's quite slim. Is it possible? Absolutely. Chances are it's a little slim though. The androgenic effects of anabolic steroids cause the sebaceous glands in the skin to actually secrete more oils than normal. This also occurs in puberty for much the same reason. What happens is additional hormones during puberty cause oilier skin. Now, in athletes, it's important to consider that working out also increases oil production, and that causes acne to worsen on you. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Most steroid users actually notice oily skin, followed by blemishes on their backs, shoulders, and their faces as well. Now, prevention. The absolute best way to prevent blemishes is to keep your skin clean at all times. I wash my face twice a day. You need to keep your skin, and it gets greasy, it gets oily, and you don't want to be touching your face throughout the day and things like that. You need to just keep your hands off your face, basically. Shower twice daily using a product that contains no additional oils. This is something I do, and it works. The best products out there are the ones that are labeled non-comedogenic and water-based, as these are not going to clog your pores at any further than there already are. So keep your blood sugar levels at the low end of normal also. High blood sugar may actually contribute to the worsening of acne. And finally, studies actually suggested that if you incorporate a zinc supplement into your diet, like 30 milligrams twice a day, that can actually reduce the effects of acne as well. So keep that in mind and really think about implementing that. Now, sometimes as the acne actually progresses, bacteria can build up on the clogged pores and actually worsen the situation. So for mild acne treatment, try a medicated cleanser, one that's going to contain salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide. But remember and keep this in mind, these are sometimes harsh on sensitive skin. They can, cause irritations and be bothersome. So just keep that in mind. For moderate to severe acne, you really just need to go to your physician and get a prescription of antibiotics to actually kill the bacteria in your pores. Now, another option is topical medication containing a retinoid. And that's going to require a prescription, but that works. Trust me, it does. Retinol cream, retinoids, they work. They not only treat your existing acne, but they do prevent new acne from forming. And I promise you, they can kind of burn a little bit or leave some redness, but they work. They definitely work. So keep that in mind. And you have to get a prescription for those. You can't just walk in and buy those. Now, here's what you need to not do. Remember that the consumption of oily or fatty foods does not cause acne, and it's not going to make it any worse. No studies, scientific or otherwise, have actually ever been linked to the two. Now, many bodybuilders, they also believe that tanning beds keep acne under control by actually drying out the skin. but this really is not the case. A tanning bed actually saps moisture from your skin, and it's going to leave the oils behind, and over time, what tanning can do is cause skin cancer. So finally, using antibacterial soap to wash your skin can cause certain strains of bacteria to become resistant to the antibacterial agent, which can have a significant impact on your health. Acne is one of the most obnoxious and embarrassing side effects of anabolic steroid use. And the bad news is, in all of this, is that it's also one of the most common side effects. Now, you can prevent it, and by preventing it, before it starts, and treating it when it does, you can minimize its impact on your appearance and just your overall state of mind, because it can be depressing or cause you anguish, and because you're thinking about it all the time too, and that can indirectly raise cortisol. I mean, there's indirects here and there and everywhere, but the point being is that it can cause you a lot of shit that you don't need to be going through. So hopefully this helps a lot of you, because I know how big of a problem this is. I get people coming to me all the time. I feel terrible for you. People want to use Accutane. They want to use this and they want to use that. But at the same time, you're sacrificing, hey, I'm going to treat this acne, but then I'm going to risk this on top of this. And that's a no-win situation in the long haul. So what I'm trying to do is give you alternatives, make sure everybody's safe in what they're doing while they're treating one thing and not setting themselves backwards in another way. Because what good is it if you're treating one thing and hurting yourself in another fashion? Dylan Gemelli, signing off. Please click subscribe at my channel page at www.youtube.com/iSarmsVideos. From there, you must click on the bell button to get the subscription. After you click on the bell button, you will then click accept notifications, followed by get video updates, and then you will have a full subscription to my channel.